Hey folks, the Red Scourge here, and welcome into my first video for my Madden 25 Dynasty with the Green Bay Packers called Run to Daylight. I decided to record the draft because typing it out was taking way too long, and I thought this would be interesting. To make a really long story short, this is the second time I recorded it and the third time I ran this draft, and it went pretty similarly either way. So most of the picks I made, outside of mistake where the computer auto drafted for me, these were all picks that I made the first time I ran it. It took a little bit getting used to because I think this is the first full draft I've done since this game came out, so it was a little tricky figuring out how to trade for picks and such. I actually trade up in a minute here for Cleveland's number 3 spot. Aaron Donald is projected to go 1 overall. As you see, he doesn't. Eric Ebron goes to the Jets. And I have no defensive tackles on my roster, so I'm trying to move up to get... I screwed up here because I tried to get the Colts pick, but it was a little bit figuring out how it works. In this, for some reason, if you let the clock run and you try to trade up, whoever's on the clock when you back out and submit your offer immediately selects someone. So it's weird. You got to pause and submit your offer, and then you get an actual, and then unpause, and then you actually get the response. So yeah, I'm just trying to send him a linebacker. I'm going to select Chris Borland late in this draft. That's always been my plan. He's projected to go undrafted, which is really odd because he went in the first 3 rounds. I don't remember exactly where, but he was a fairly high draft capital pick. So yeah, I definitely need to stock up on defensive tackle. But I thought it would be cool to make this a video so it didn't take up a ton of your guys' time and you could see where different players went. I produced this draft class using accurate Operation Sports rosters from 2013-14 and pumped it through NCAA 14 and got this. I'm going to keep doing that, and if this dynasty goes long enough, eventually when all the, in the 5th year when all the real players are out, I'll start a new dynasty file with new rosters from that year. After the first round here, I moved through these picks real fast, so it is kind of a long video, but I let the first round run a little bit because I was actually talking over the video as I recorded it, and for some reason the sound didn't happen. Please don't mind the bad quality. I was having an issue apparently with my capture device, and I didn't notice it until afterwards. I've already saved the dynasty past the draft, so I'm locked in there. Yeah. The Jacksonville Jaguars still take Blake Bortles in this alternate universe. But I don't know. I really loved the draft classes and taking them into Madden. That's the whole reason I went back to play 25. And it is a pretty good game. It's one of my favorite Maddens in the last 2 generations of consoles. Jadeveon Clowney to the Vikings, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit because I looked at guys' ratings after the draft, and he, I believe, is a 75 overall. He's one of the better players in the draft. So yeah, I'm going to get off the voiceover here, but hope you enjoy the video. Throw some comments either on the video or if you came here from the Operation Sports Dynasty thread I've got going, throw some comments in there. Love to hear from you guys. It's always interesting to see where different players wind up when you do this, and some of it doesn't make any sense. There are a ton of tight ends going really high in this draft. 2 tight ends came off the board, 1 and 2 overall, which is, it never happens. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.